Hi everyone, this is Annindita Palaus, and today's video is about one of the very frequently asked questions in the Reiki community. And in fact, I have seen a lot of my Reiki students also ask the same question, especially when they are just getting started. I have seen this question to be asked more commonly. And when people have these interesting, unusual experiences with Reiki, like tingling sensations or seeing colors and things like that, then I've seen often people asking that I had this intense sensation in my third eye. What does that mean? Or sometimes my palms feel really hot and then they get really cold. Or sometimes I feel a lot of heat in my body. Or sometimes I feel this cool sensation in my body. Or there's these colors that I see during a Reiki session. Or I have insights during a Reiki session. And what does this mean? What does that mean? What is the meaning of this color? What is the meaning of this sensation? If I have a little bit of stomachache while doing Reiki on myself, what does that mean? I got a headache after my attunement. What does that mean? So a lot of questions like this, that what does a headache mean? What does stomachache mean? What does red color mean? What does blue color mean? What does sensation in my third eye mean? What is the meaning of this insight that I got? What is this supposed to mean? And this is what I generally tell my students, that Reiki is not an intellectual process. In fact, the way Reiki works, the way this energy works, is beyond the human intellect. And even the smartest person on this earth does not know everything. The human intellect is limited to our limited understanding of the world, to our limited experiences in this lifetime. And even if you happen to remember all your experiences of previous lifetimes, even then it is limited to those life experiences only. So it is always a good idea to keep your intellect out of this process, because unlike allopathic medicine, unlike traditional Western medicine, where you need to go to school and study in detail about human anatomy, and because it is very intrusive in nature, surgery is intrusive in nature, medicine is intrusive in nature. You are putting medicines inside your body. These medicines have some kind of side effects. They can potentially interact with each other and have some other kind of effects. So you need to understand all these things. But with Reiki, we are completely surrendering to this higher intelligence, this energy and intelligence that has created the entire cosmos to begin with. And this intelligence knows exactly what is needed for that person. And so it is beyond the human intellect. So let's say you had a very interesting experience, you had some strong sensations in your body, you felt energy, you saw a lot of colors, maybe you had some sensations in your third eye, and you had some insights. And now you have all these questions that, what does this color mean? What does that thing mean? What does this mean? And let's say you ask in a Reiki forum, or you ask your Reiki teacher, or you ask a number of Reiki teachers around. They will probably all have their own unique interpretation of that color, of that experience, of that sensation. Sure, when it comes to the colors, we have all come to an agreement that there are 7 primary colors of the 7 chakras. And so there might be a lot of agreement about the colors as well, that, okay, this color relates to this chakra and this chakra governs this and this part of the body and it governs these emotions and these thoughts. So they could possibly make a guess that this color is for this chakra and this might possibly be the reason why you saw this color. But at the end of the day, what are you going to do with that information anyways? Is that information even needed, or is that even useful? Because you can keep yourself very busy in this kind of mental chatter, that today I saw the green color and tomorrow I don't see any color. Now you start questioning yourself that yesterday I saw green, day before that I saw yellow, before that I saw some other colors, but today I don't see any colors at all. But today while doing the healing session, you don't feel any of those things. You don't see any color anymore. Then automatically your mind might start jumping to different conclusions, that maybe I'm not doing this properly, because every time I do this, I'm supposed to see some colors. Something at least happens. I see some kind of energetic shifts happening through the colors, or I feel some tingling sensations in my palms or in my third eye or through my spine or something like that. But if none of that is happening, then maybe I'm not doing it properly, or maybe the energy is not working properly. So the more you get your intellect in the process, the more there is a chance that it might hinder with the Reiki session, because you might start intellectualizing the whole thing too much. And secondly, Reiki comes from a place that is free from the ego. And when we try too much to figure out why something is happening the way it is happening, it is often these questions are coming from a place of the ego, because we want to give a grand meaning to all these things that are happening, because we want to feel special. We want to feel that something very unique and unusual is happening with us now that we are doing Reiki. And all these seeing colors and the vibrations and the heat and the cold that we feel and the sensations that we feel, they are all big and they have a huge meaning behind it, and the meaning is important and it is special. So all these feelings that it is important, it is special, it must be meaningful, there is something deeper going on here, all these things often come from the ego. So it is a good idea to just go with the flow. And I understand that initially when you start working with Reiki and these things are happening, you also feel very curious that why is it happening? But instead of focusing so much on the why questions, just enjoy the sensations while they are there. Because what happens when we get into the mind and start fantasizing about the whys? Why is this happening? Why am I feeling like this? What is this supposed to mean? Oh, maybe this means that, and maybe because I have this issue, or maybe because of something that happened to me in the past, that's why I'm seeing this or feeling this. We just get away from the moment. We are not present anymore, because now our mind is trying to figure out, what does this mean? Why is this happening right now? Why is it happening like this? Does everybody feel this way, or am I the unique one? Is there something special happening only to me, or do people feel like this all the time? So when we get into our minds and we get so busy in these why questions, it takes us away from the moment. And while doing Reiki, it is very important to be present in that moment and just be with the emotions, be with the feelings, be with the sensations, and just welcome them and let them be without trying to do anything with them or about them. So I hope this video makes sense, and if you like it, then share it with someone who you think might benefit. Leave your comments below about your thoughts about this video, and remember to subscribe to my channel. Bye for now.